Welcome back. Well, that's how it went down on the Hangout. Nigerian students in Ukraine talking about how they intend to come back to Nigeria when they're done from learning what they're learning back over there in Ukraine. But to join us in the studio, Tolu Falode joins us now. Tolu, it's a pleasure to have you this afternoon.
Nice to be here, Victor.
So what's your perspective? I mean, those guys just said theirs, but what's your own perspective about leadership, I mean, generally in Nigeria, and even personally, what do you think?
Well, personally, I think that leadership in Nigeria is at a standstill for young people because unfortunately, from my own personal experience, the government really doesn't take us seriously as youths. They don't put a foot forward in helping us to develop our talents and to develop our voices in the society, and I think it's very unfortunate. My own personal experience was the loss of my only sibling, which is a loss I am still dealing with, and my family is still processing. And the Nigerian government did not put their foot forward in helping my family in any way, shape, or form, despite the publicity and the press that was on that case. So, from my own perspective, government in this country is really needs to improve.
All right. So now in terms of leadership, because I followed that case very well. In fact, I even had one of the key figures who was at the forefront fighting for your late brother. But then she spoke about how they were trying to liaise with the Saudi authorities to see how this gets done. Yes, of course, that also brings us to what you were trying to say about how leaders are yet to put their foot forward, you know, in trying to get things done. But what do you think? How do you think we can move forward, looking at all these things as well?
I think we can move forward if the government starts valuing our voices as Nigerians. Because I find that no matter what situation we find ourselves in, our personal struggles and our struggles as a society, if for example, if there was an accident or an incident that happened in the country, all the government seems to do is to show their faces and then keep quiet. Nobody seems to be doing anything to enable the youth to be able to understand that their government is really behind them. This Nigerian passport is not valued abroad. And this is the reason why, because our governance is not really doing anything to help us to be recognized in society at large.
All right, so I mean, on the Hangout, someone just made mention of the citizens now demanding from their leaders. How would you say we have fared in that aspect, and what do you think we should be doing more to call them now and hold them accountable to their deeds?
I believe that we've made a lot of noise as people and as individuals regarding the need for leaders to take control in this country. Hopefully, stepping into this new regime that we are in, we will see change as promised. But so far, looking at the track record of this country, in my own experience as a young person, there hasn't been any steps taken forward to support youth. More so because of my personal experience in losing my only sibling, made worse by the fact that the government did nothing. And they're still not doing anything. We're still on this case till tomorrow. So it's really unfortunate that the government is not able to respect the fact that we are the citizens and we are in their care. And I think that youths we've made so much noise. We do demonstrations. I think we're even more demonstrative than those that have come before us. So I think it's really in the hands of the government to do anything to move this country forward.
All right, so Falode, thanks for coming on the program this afternoon and sharing your thoughts. And of course, I do also sincerely sympathize with you and your family on the death of your brother, and also the pains that you guys are going through in trying to bring the whole case to bring the culprit to justice now.
Thank you so much for having me, Victor. Truly a pleasure.
Of course. Well, that's where we are. We're going to go on a break, I beg your pardon, and we do see your comments coming in through our social media platforms as Facebook, Google+, as well as Twitter. We'll do look through some of them and also look at the most viewed videos on our YouTube channel in the past week. Please join us again.
Topping the 5 most viewed videos from the bottom is a video of President Muhammadu Buhari moving into the official residence of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. In 4th place is a free-for-all that members of the Edo State House of Assembly engaged themselves in last year.
My father or your father?
Yes, your father.
My father.
Yeah. Just come here, do things with impunity and go.
Who wants to make it stupid? Who wants to make it stupid? Who wants to make it stupid?
While in 3rd place, the 8th House of Representatives finds its members in a fight over persons to occupy leadership positions, with some scrambling for the mace. In 2nd place is the meeting of APC Senate caucus, almost ending in fisticuffs. And in 1st place, members of the Benue State House of Assembly demonstrate karate moves in this fight over which political party holds the majority in the assembly.